Welcome back. I'm Tamara, and today we're going to learn how to process the overwhelming emotions. Let's get started. Welcome back. In the last lesson, we talked about building relationship with the body and learning how to listen when it communicates. Today, I want to talk about something that changed everything for me. How to practically process emotional overwhelm. Because there was a period of my life where it felt like I was walking through a field of emotional landmines. Every day brought a new shock, a new realization of the hell I stayed in, a new grief, a new betrayal, a new layer of pain surfacing that I didn't even know was there. The emotional waves felt relentless. And the truth is, I didn't always have the luxury of stopping my life every time an emotion showed up. I mean, who does? I owned a wellness clinic. I had clients scheduled. I had responsibilities. I had people depending on me. Yet my body was carrying more than it could possibly comfortably hold. Sometimes the emotions would come up so strongly that I would find myself crying in front of my clients. It was relentless. I had several people telling me to just get over it, move on, just find someone else. Get over it. Those words tormented me so much. I wanted to just get over it. I didn't like that I still had these emotions. I was desperately trying to figure out how to survive, keep my business going, deal with the emotions, move away from the abuse, calm my nervous system after years of covert abuse and gaslighting. All the while, the truth about how bad it really was just kept pouring in. And my support system seemed like they were choosing his lies over my truth, and that left me more and more alone in it all. I was in emotional overwhelm, and on top of survival, my nervous system couldn't handle one more hit. And one day, I realized that I needed to give myself time. Time to grieve, time to process. I had to listen to my body. I had to force myself to stop working, to stop surviving, and actually push myself into joy. I had to force it. So I took 4 days off of work against my budget, and I went on a girls' trip. I had connection, community, time to rest and grieve. I had a really good time. We laughed, we played, we had so much fun. And it was during this girls' trip that I finally also had enough safety, connection, and time alone to process and come to clarity on what I could do next in my life. I began to be able to feel the wave building before it arrived, the pressure in my chest, the lump in my throat, the tears waiting just beneath the surface. And for a long time, I believed I had only two choices: push the emotion down or let it completely take over. Neither worked very well, by the way. Then, as I got really good at giving my body safety and space to process, I discovered something that completely changed my relationship with emotional processing. I realized I could communicate with my body, and it would listen. The moment I felt the emotional wave building, I would pause internally and acknowledge it. I would silently say, I see you, I feel you, I know you're there. I know something needs attention, and right now I need to finish this session. Give me 2 hours, and I promise I'll come back and listen. What surprised me was what happened next. The intensity would often settle. The body no longer needed to scream because it had been acknowledged. And the important part was keeping my word. When the session ended, I would close the door, sit down, and give my body the attention I had promised. Sometimes that meant 10 minutes, sometimes 20, sometimes longer. I would sit with the sensations, allow the tears, feel the grief, listen to what was there, and then the body would soften and I could go wash my face and get back to work. And over time, something remarkable happened. Trust developed between me and my body. I began to trust my body, knowing it was doing exactly what was necessary for me to be as healthy as possible, and my body learned that I would listen and trust that I was going to honor its wisdom, even if its timing was an absolute bitch. The emotional waves became less overwhelming the more I was responding to them instead of trying to push them away or outperform them with avoidant behaviors. Many people believe emotional processing means expressing everything immediately or distracting oneself to not feel them. Life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you're simply not in a position to stop everything. The skill is learning how to acknowledge the emotion, create an agreement, and then honor it. And this is very different from suppression. When we stop fighting emotions and start listening to them, they often become much easier to move through.